You're back again? And on the same day, too. You must really like seeing my toy collection. And speaking of, since I'm wearing orange, you know what that means? I'm going to show you my updated Nickelodeon and Nick Jr. toy collection. Let's get to it. Now, look at all these Nick characters. Look at all these Nick characters. Now remember, earliest, newest, and latest, and recent. Now let's start with these two. These two characters are from Jack Tack and the Power of Juju. Tack, tack, tack. Yeah, it's famous for having its own TV show, but Tack and the Power of Juju debuted as a video game first, which is why they're in the Nickelodeon video games characters section. In fact, they're the only two characters in the Nickelodeon video game section. Now, let's move on to Nick Jr. characters. Starting with Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol, they'll be there on the double. Now look, all these members of the Paw Patrol. And the Cat Pack, too. Oh, and we can't forget Mayor Goodway, or her little purse chicken, Chicoletta. Say hi, Chicoletta. She squawked. Talked. I wonder why other animals in Paw Patrol don't speak English, that only the pups do. Well, let's move on to Mike the Knight. You remember Mike the Knight, do ya? It's time to be a knight and do it right. And before Mike the Knight are characters from Bubble Guppies. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Bubble Guppies. Yeah, I have a book made about them too, where I draw pictures of the characters. Well, not all of the characters, but certain ones. And before Bubble Guppies, we have characters from Yo Gabba Gabba Yo! Yeah, fun fact, did you know they recently brought Yo Gabba Gabba back? On Apple TV Plus with a new show, Yo Gabba Gabba Land. Maybe one day I'll start watching those episodes. Right now it's just weird not seeing DJ Lance Rock and the Yo Gabba Gabba stuff. And before Yo Gabba Gabba are characters from the Backyardigans. R.I.P. to the original creator of Backyardigans. And next, we have characters from Peppa Pig. Who made that sound? There it is again. Do you think it was the pigs who made that sound? Nah, pigs don't go oink. I'm kidding, of course they go oink. And next, here come the rubber-dubber splish splash splish splosh. Well, 3 of the rubber-dubbers. Splish splash splish splosh. And next, we have Max and Ruby. Or is it Ruby and Max? Either one. And these 4 characters here are from Oswald. You remember Oswald, the blue octopus? He's very friendly. And next, we have Maggie and the Ferocious Beast from Nowhere Land. And before Maggie and the Ferocious Beast are characters from Dora, Dora, Dora the Explorer. Dora! Yeah, here are a couple of stars from Dora the Explorer. You remember when she used to catch stars and put them in the star pocket? And here's Dora's baby brother and baby sister. And baby Jaguar. Meow, meow. Yeah, I bought this toy when I went to see Go Diego Go live not a few years ago, it was many years ago. Wow, I'm old. And here, Diego himself with the rescue pack. Coming to the rescue. Our rescate. And there's Dora's mommy and papi and abuela. And here are other Dora friends. And there's the map, there's the map, there's the map. Yeah, right now I don't have a Toya Visa. Maybe someday I'll get one. And of course, there's Dora and Boots. Ooh, pardon me, table. You know, at NostalgiaCon, I met the original voice for Dora the Explorer. She's really, really nice. Oh, before I move on, I must show you backpack, 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 backpack. Because over here, we have two characters from Little Bill. See, there's Captain Brainstorm and his rocket ship, and a little Bill used to be in the rocket ship with him, but I took him out because of my own reason. And there's a big Little Bill right here, and when you press his belly, he talks, but the batteries are dead. But maybe someday I will replace the batteries so he can talk again. And here are characters from the Tweenies. Yeah, those two are new. I recently got them for Christmas. So now I have the main cast of the Tweenies. Now, Tweenies is more of a noggin show, but I see Noggin and Nick Jr. as the same thing in my own way. Plus, the Tweenies were on Nick Jr. for a bit too. And, hey, there's Franklin with his friend Snail. And here's Kippa. Kippa the dog. And before Kippa, we have characters from Blue's Clues, the original show, and the new show characters. Yeah, see, there's Josh, and there's Joe, and here are more of the Blue's Clues friends. Huh? Hey, where's the rest of them? Come on, we gotta find the Blue's Clues friends who are right here. Here they are. Including Steve, the original host of Blue's Clues. Hey Steve, what's up, man? And before Blue's Clues characters, we have Little Bear. And those are all the characters from Nick Jr. Bah, bah, bah. So now we're moving on with the characters who got their start from Nickelodeon movies. Here we have is a Wonder Chimp from that Wonder Park movie. And this here is Bones from the Rango movie. And these three are from the Spywick Chronicles movie that Nickelodeon made. Now, they weren't originally Nickelodeon characters, but I'm still putting them here in the Nickelodeon bag because that's them from the Nickelodeon movie. Let's move on to the Jimmy Neutron characters. Yeah, they debuted in the Jimmy Neutron movie first, and then the TV show was made after the movie. You know, I met the voice actors for Jimmy, Carl, and Sheen. That was really cool. And that's all with the Nickelodeon movies toys, because now we're moving on to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or TMNT for short. Now, when the TMNT characters started, they weren't originally Nickelodeon characters, but they became part of Nickelodeon after they got bought from Nickelodeon in 2012, I want to say. So, I'm calling this section the characters who weren't originally Nickelodeon characters but became Nickelodeon characters because Nickelodeon bought them characters. I need to pick a shorter name for that. But let me show you them. See, there's Superfly from the Mutant Mayhem movie. And these characters here made their debut in the 2012 TMNT series. And you might recognize some of them from that TMNT 2012 My version that I made in 13 and 14. There's Mutagen Man. Now, there was a Mutagen Man in the original 80s show, but that was Seymour Guts as Mutagen Man. This is Timothy as Mutagen Man. A different character as Mutagen Man. And that's Kirby O'Neill, April's dad, in the 2012 show. And these three made their debut in the 2003 TMNT show. And even though they're in their 2012 series design, they still made their debut in 2003. And those two, Taka and Razar, made their debut in that TMNT Secret of the Ooze movie. And these characters onward made their debut in the original 80s show. Well, I'm saying original 80s show, but TMNT started off as a comic and then the show. But I guess you know what I'm getting at. Yeah, there's the Rat King. And look at all those rats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the Rat King made his debut in the 80s, but this rat here, Aristotle, made her debut in the 2012 show, which is why they're not together. And this Krang here is from the 80s show, while this is a different Krang from the 2012 show. If you know what I'm trying to get at here. Got Mausers, and there's Baxter Stockman. And that's him as a fly in the 2012 show, while the versions of them are from the 80s show. Yeah, my TMNT collection in the main bag is a mixture of the versions from the original 80s show and the 2012 series. And here are the rest of them. Hey, that one's sticking his tongue out at me. Why is it doing that? And that's all the TMNT characters. And that's the end of the section of characters that were Nickelodeon, but they're Nickelodeon characters that are bought by Nickelodeon characters. I need a shorter name for that. But let's move on to the Nickelodeon characters group. Starting with the characters from Tough Puppy. And next to them are characters from Fanboy and Chum Chum. Anybody remember that show? And these two here is the 1 and 2. Those two made their debut in El Tigre. And that's Waffle from Cat Scratch. Now I used to have 2 toys of Mr. Blick and Gordon, but silly me from the past got rid of them for some reason. And next we have Avatar characters. Okay, those two appeared in the Legend of Korra show, but The Legend of Korra takes place many, many years after Avatar: The Last Airbender. But where's the rest of them? I know they're around here somewhere. Oh look, there they are. I found them. Yeah, I met the woman who does the voice for her, and she was really fun to meet. And she does the voice for many other cartoon characters too. Amazing, isn't it? Hey, Appa, what are you staring at? You know that's not a food, right? Yeah, Avatar is one of the greatest Nickelodeon shows that premiered on TV. And next, we're moving on to Danny Phantom. And these characters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, are from Odd Parents, Fairly Odd Parents. And you know, the guy who made these shows, like Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom, and Tough Puppy, they were made by Butch Hartman. And I met him at NostalgiaCon. That was cool. And I also met the voices of Cosmo and Wanda there too. That was really cool. And next, we have these two characters from Rocket Power. And I'm working on watching that show on Paramount Plus right now. And next to them, we have characters from, what's his name? Bob Pan Sponge Square? No, wait, I think his name is, come on, what is the name? Oh, yeah, SpongeBob SquarePants. And right now, I'm working on watching the 300 episode DVD set I got. Honestly, I don't know how long it'll take me, especially since I'm going to work on watching something else, too. But I'm sure sometime this year I'll get finished watching those episodes. And next we have these 4 characters here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. From the Wild Thornberries. And that's Cousin Skeeter. And these 2 here. Cat Dog. Cat Dog. They are characters from Cat Dog. And these 6 characters here are from Hey Arnold. Oh, there we go. Hey Arnold. Hey, you touched me! Watch where you're going, football head! I'm not a football head. Am I? That's debatable. And next, we have these 5 characters here from Ren and Stimpy. And don't forget the most popular character from that show, the log. Everyone needs a log. And over here are characters from Rugrats. Yeah, Kimmy made her debut in the second Rugrats movie. And Dill made his debut in the first movie. And here are the Rugrats adults. And there's Reptar. And of course, the main cast, the little cute babies and kids from Rugrats. Look at them, they're adorable, aren't they? And last but not least, in the Nickelodeon section, characters from Doug. Yeah, even though Doug is sometimes Disney thing, they originally appeared on Nickelodeon first, which makes them Nickelodeon characters. The sea monster, he appeared in the Doug movie that Disney made, but he's still with Doug because Doug is a Nickelodeon thing. And there you have it. That's all of the Nickelodeon characters I have in my toy collection. Whew. Yeah, it took me a while to set all this up. And I gotta warn you, the next section of the next bag of toys will be my Disney toy bag. And honestly, I don't know how long it'll take me to set all the toys up and film them again on YouTube. So, forgive me if it's about 3 days late or 4 days late or however many days late. But it will be on YouTube one of these days. Oh, Paramount Plus. Please get all those original Nickelodeon shows and Nick Jr. shows back on Paramount Plus. I don't know why they took them off in the first place. It just seems silly to do that kind of thing. But please put all those old Nickelodeon and Nick Jr. shows back on Paramount Plus so I can watch them. Well, I think that's the end of the video. I think I talked your ear off for too long, so I'll go ahead and go. Just gotta get one last look at these toys before I turn the camera off. And make sure I got every single one. But I'm sure I did. Alright, until next time, have a Nickelodeon day.